with what embodied carbon is. So just to start off, I'm Patrick Wauters. I work in the Sustainable Materials Management team at EPA here in Denver. And you guys asked me to give a brief introduction to embodied carbon. So basically, embodied carbon in the built environment is the emissions from extraction, manufacturing, transportation, and construction of materials. So traditionally, green building strategies have focused more on operational efficiency of buildings, meaning practices like improved insulation, higher efficiency heating and cooling systems. Embodied carbon has not always been the focus, and it can lead to some unfavorable results sometimes. For example, if a building achieves exceptionally low operational energy by using large amounts of spray foam insulation, it may have a lower carbon footprint on an annual basis, but because of the high global warming potential CFCs used in some spray foams, the building's embodied carbon may be much higher than a conventional build, and it may not actually be any greener in terms of lifetime emissions. So in a given year, about 2/3 to 3/4 of emissions from the building sector overall are operational, and most of those come from heating and cooling. But the remaining 1/4 to 1/3 are embodied emissions from renovations and new construction. But as the operational efficiency of our buildings increases, the proportion of lifetime emissions incurred as embodied carbon increases as well. Add to this the fact that operational emissions can be improved in the future with building retrofits and a cleaner grid, for example. But embodied carbon emissions are already incurred by day one of a building's useful life and cannot be reduced later. So because of these various aspects, finding ways to reduce embodied carbon in our buildings becomes increasingly important for reaching national, state, and global goals for emissions reductions. And with that, I'll pass it back to you guys.
Well, very good. And this is why we have Representative Burnett here. She is working very hard to work on a bill that really helps with this. So I will pass the baton over to you, and welcome.
Thank you. Well, Patrick, thank you for that wonderful segue. This is